video lecture series. As a part of that, today we are going to discuss about the concept called animation in Flutter. So we are taking this concept into a design thinking framework and how this concept is applied in the DT framework and how it is being useful for your students to study the subject-oriented concept in DT manner. Shall we have a discussion? Yes. You can start.
Today we are presenting a design thinking activity on animations in Flutter. In today's digital world, mobile applications are everywhere. From social media to shopping apps, users interact with the application every day. But one important thing that makes an app stand out is not just what it does, but how it feels to the users. This is where animation comes in. Animations are not just for decorations. They play a very important role in improving user experience. They make apps feel smooth, interactive, and happy. Without animations, apps can feel static, boring, and sometimes even confusing. For example, imagine clicking a button and nothing visually changes. You may think app is stuck or not responding. Flutter, which is a modern UI toolkit, provides powerful features to create smooth and efficient animations easily. So in this video, we'll explain how animations in Flutter improves user experience by applying 5 stages of design techniques, which are empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Let's begin with understanding the users. In first stage, empathy, we focus on understanding user behavior and problem. We observe how users interact with mobile application in real life. Many users, especially beginners, rely heavily on visual feedback while using them. When apps do not have proper animation, users often get confused. For example, when a user clicks a button and there is no visual representation, they may click it multiple times, thinking it doesn't work. Also, when switching between screens happens instantly without a track structure, it feels sudden and uncomfortable. User may lost track of where they are in the app. Animation helps guide the user. They show what is happening and what will happen next. For example, when you like a post in Instagram, it pops up some heart symbol, so which indicates you are already there. So user may feel I have already there. They won't repeat the action again and again.
Based on our observation, we moved to different stages. Here we clearly identified the code problem. We found that application without proper animation can reduce user engagement, create confusion, make the app feel outdated. So our problem segment is how can we improve user experience in mobile applications using animations in Flutter. The problem segment is important because it focuses best not just on adding animations, but adding the right kind of animations. We also define some key goals. Animations should be fast and smooth. They should provide feedback. They should guide user actions. They should not reduce performance. They give us a clear direction for the generating ideas.
In the ideation stage, we brainstormed the different ways to solve the problem. We came up with several types of animations that can improve user experience in Flutter. First, button animations. When the user clicks a button, it can slightly scale up or change colors. This gives instant feedback that the button was pressed. Second, page transition animation. Instead of switching screen instantly, we can use animation like sliding, fading, etc. This makes animation smooth. Third, fade animations. Content can appear gradually instead of suddenly. This reduces cognitive load and feels more comfortable to the user. Fourth, loading animations. When data is loading, instead of showing a blank screen, we can show a spinning wheel or a progress animation. This keeps the user engaged and informed that something is happening. For example, when you turn on the dark mode, the screen should smoothly transit instead of instantly changing. We also discussed an important point. Animation should not be overused. Too many animations can slow down the app, distract the users, reduce the usability.
In the prototype stage, we designed a single concept of a Flutter animation. This app includes button click animations, smooth page transitions, fading effect for content, and loading pages. Even though it is a simple design, it focuses on improving user interaction. In the testing stage, we shared this idea with users and collected feedback. Most users say the app felt smoother, it was easy to understand, they felt more confident while using it. However, some users also mentioned that some animations can be annoying. Too many animations can also feel unnecessary. So, we learned that balance is very important. Animations should be fast, smooth, but also purposeful. Conclusion. So now I'm going to conclude this topic. Animations in Flutter are not just photos. They include usability, provide context, guide user actions, enhance overall experience.
Well done guys, all the points we put through the animations on Flutter, the path of DT framework was very amazing, and I hope by studying the concept in the direction of DT, it will be more useful for your guys to build your careers and also the concepts in the very realistic manner. Yes, thank you guys.